Hey, I just got off the phone with my PC repair shop, and I bring some good news. You're probably looking at this and wondering why it's only $800. Basically, what they gave me an estimate earlier today, and it was like $1,200, and there's no way that I could pay that off in 4 months, especially while like running the channel and not like starving myself. So I told them, what is the best way that I can upgrade my PC while using my existing stuff, and they were able to do that. I'm going to be upgrading to a Core i7. What is it, 4790K? I'll be getting a new motherboard for that. They'll be installing it, which is part of the cost there. And I'll be using my current RAM and GPU for now. In the event that I do need a 1060, I will worry about that later. Honestly, this is a lot of money to begin with. I want to make sure that I can at least realistically pay this off, which is kind of the goal right now. I'm going to try to pay off as much as I can next month. Any help I could get would be greatly appreciated, especially if you guys want like new games and stuff. Luckily, next month, the only thing I was really going to do for sure is Kodo Princess EX, possibly the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I'll have to see if I can squeeze that into my budget. That was really all I had planned next month. Aside from that, it was just going to be closers and other random games. So they said that I have 4 months to pay it, but I've worked with them numerous times in the past. Pretty much every other time I've had to ask for help for PC fundraising and repairs and stuff. I've gone with these guys. I've already spent the equivalent of, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars there, more than most people do. So they might give me a little bit of a break here, but I want to get it paid off as soon as possible. It just helps me to feel more comfortable. Apparently, the i7 is a pretty huge upgrade from what I have now. I think that will be more than sufficient to run Orochi. I didn't really have too many problems with running Dynasty Warriors 9 at higher settings, but that game is also optimized like shit, so I don't know how well it will run. We'll worry about that later. I mean, there is the chance that I can sell my old CPU for at least a couple dollars, and I could put that towards a 1060 Ti, which I can not Ti, but just a regular 1060, which I can install myself. I won't have to pay anybody to do that, and that will pretty much solve the problem right there. But for now, I'm just going to be upgrading the motherboard and the CPU, and we'll worry about the rest later. So if you want to help, same as usual, I have my requests open, my stuff's in the description. Most likely I'm going to be doing the first payment, like the actually, having them come over and pick up the PC and install the stuff. I'll likely be doing that on the 10th when I can pay for the labor and at least part of the installment and stuff. Next month is a good month to do it because I have about 200 coming from ad revenue and Patreon, so that'll pay off about a quarter of it right there, roughly, depending on how much I decide to sacrifice. So any help I could get would be greatly appreciated. This will pretty much make me all set for DMC5 and Warriors Orochi 4. Obviously, Warriors Orochi 4 is coming in about 3 months, so hopefully it's a better port. I'll definitely be able to let people know about that pretty much as soon as the embargo lifts. I don't know what the embargo is going to entail this time. I hope it's going to be a little better than it was with Dynasty Warriors 9, where it made no sense at all. I'll definitely keep people posted on that as soon as possible. Thanks to anybody who helps. It is hard for me to ask for help, but I think it's going to be necessary this time. And like I said, if I'm able to sell my own GPU and CPU once the rest of this stuff is in there, then it shouldn't be too much of a stretch to just go ahead and get a 1060. And then if the game doesn't run at that point, then it's just a shit port and we're just back at square one. At that point, I'll just get it on PS4 and you guys will just have to deal with whatever performance issues arise on that version as well. Thanks in advance, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.